Each year, KSBW and our partners at Union Bank are proud to present the KSBW Jefferson Awards, honoring volunteers who go above and beyond for their communities. Really remarkable people. Throughout this week, we'll be introducing you to this year's 6 honorees. Action News anchor Dan Green tells us about tonight's honorees, Julie Ann Lozano and Ruben Pizarro.
So one of all of these.
On this day, like many others, Julie Ann Lozano is volunteering, helping put together gift bags for the California International Air Show Salinas. Few can remember an air show without her. She remembers the first time she offered to help.
Next thing you know, I was roped into being the president's tent chair, and then I went on the board as the hospitality director.
You can look at just everything from Meals on Wheels to the California Air Show to the local chambers. I mean, the list of organizations that she's involved in, it goes on and on.
Elizabeth Diaz knows Julie Ann well. They worked side by side for years with the Monterey Peninsula Chamber.
We joke that all the time that I don't think she ever sleeps.
Because if Julie Ann goes in, she goes all in, and then some.
I've always been involved in a lot and loved volunteering, but one of my favorite projects when I realized when people ask you to do something, you can always do a little bit more and really have a greater impact.
She's helped raise millions for charity, widely considered one of the best event planners around. Julie Ann does it all. There's her work with the Chamber, the Air Show. She's been on the chair of the Rio Resolution Run for nearly 30 years, recently started with Pac Rep Theater, and has been on the board with Meals on Wheels for about 20 years.
So a Meals on Wheels driver is the only friendly face they'll see all day. So it's really important work what they do, and it's really important for me to continue to be involved with them.
It's just amazing to me how she can be involved in so many organizations and work full time, and she always gives 100%.
And she has other projects too. One of the newer ones, the Birch Bark Foundation. It helps people facing enormous vet bills. That one's personal because she's been there.
And when you're in that kind of a crisis kind of thing, that's so important because, I mean, I still to this day can remember bursting into tears.
Julie Ann Lozano has the ability to empathize or sympathize and get to work to help, and it's an inspiration.
And she has this way of just making you want to do more. It's contagious, her passion and her enthusiasm.
There's really so much more you can do and really make a great impact, and it just makes you feel good. I mean, that's the best feeling in the world.
What we're going to have to do is you're going to have to think about what your passion is, right? For some of you, it's fashion, right? I could tell by what you wear or...
Ruben Pizarro gave up a successful law practice to be here at Alice L. High, teaching government to kids. And through a nonprofit he created with his family, he has also taken hundreds and hundreds of kids to see this kind of curriculum in person. Here he is at the 2013 inauguration of President Obama, live with his student group on NBC.
And the students got one heck of a history lesson today as well.
That's right. To be on the mall today was amazing. You know, these 61 students have worked incredibly hard, and we got a lot of support from the community, and we could not be happier than to be here today.
These kids are all part of Ruben's nonprofit, the Dream Academy. Ernesto Vela happened to be watching that day from home.
And at that moment, it occurred to me how significant it was for students from East Salinas to be perhaps on the greatest stage in the world at that moment.
Ernesto sent out to meet Ruben and ultimately serve on the board of Dream Academy, which takes in about 100 kids a year to the program from 9 local schools. They work on confidence building, hear from local leaders firsthand, they raise money, and then they visit places far beyond East Salinas. Washington, New York, Harvard University, opening their eyes to possibilities.
And really see themselves as young people who will one day be attending those universities. And we see that that motivates them so much more to do well in the classroom today.
And the payoff for Ruben? The faces of these young people when those eyes are opened.
For example, walking down the streets of New York City when they had never been on a plane before, or being on the campus of Harvard University when the students thought that the only college was Hart Now, for example. So I think that's where his reward comes from.
Truly, we try and we want to inspire them, but so many times at the end of the day, they are the ones who are inspiring us to do what we do and to continue to try to help our community in any way that we can.
So you don't have to create something from scratch, you guys. You have to understand that. It could just be something that you are improving.
And Ruben Pizarro has found a way, impacting so many kids in less than a decade since founding Dream Academy, one student at a time.
Dad, you're never going to believe what just happened to me. I got into UC Berkeley.
There are moments and opportunities taken, thanks to a door that was opened by Ruben Pizarro, allowing young people to dare to dream.
And congratulations to each of our Jefferson Award honorees, these two that we met tonight. And a special congratulations to Ruben Pizarro. He was also selected to represent the Central Coast at the National Jefferson Awards ceremony in Washington, D.C. this June. We will introduce you to two more Jefferson Award honorees tomorrow on Action News 8 Sunrise and on Action News at 6.